Okay, I do believe we are live. I have scattered about some prints we made yesterday and plan to place some more. These are, if you go to iStencils.com, oops, sorry. I don't have my Manycam working today. Apparently YouTube's made a change and that doesn't line up with Manycam like it used to, and I haven't had time to troubleshoot that. So I am looking at a reverse image of myself on my computer camera. So when I reach right, it goes left. When I reach left, it goes right. So I'm backwards. Luckily, you're seeing the right thing, I hope. So the coupon code is SUMMER25. That gets you 25% off your entire order for the entire website at iStencils.com. They have way over 3,000, maybe 4,000 designs now. So there's something for everyone there. Joan Smithy's designs are found under my heading, which is Patty Parrish. And you can see her stencils. Her numbers are JS, whatever. And there's Joan Smithy's herself joining the chat. Hey, Joan. So Joan just traveled back to the UK from my little art retreat from last week. Just got home yesterday, I guess. So, yeah, lost my train of thought. Stencils are under my Patty Parrish heading. Hers are labeled JS and then a number, so you can distinguish her designs. This coupon is good through August the 11th of this year, 2019, until midnight Eastern. And I mean, this is a huge opportunity if you want to stock up on stencils. Usually Sherry does a 20% off sale, but this one's 25% off. So if you can and would like to take advantage of that, you'll also, if you have a $50 order after the discounts applied, you'll get a free stencil, which is one of Joan's bookmark stencils. And you will also get free shipping if you are in the US. So let's put this aside. And I'm waiting for some of the people to line up and chat. I'll show you some of the designs and pulls that we did the other day, or the last couple of days. There's Zandra. Hey, Zay. Now, I won't remember the name of all these designs, but this is one of Joan's stencils with a PBO gouache tube paint that kind of shifts from pink, blue, and purple. Hey, Kathy. This is another one of Joan's designs. We'll go through those all so everybody will know. Another one. This was done with some Viva Maya gold paints. Very shiny. Hey, Amalia. And then yesterday, at the end of my stream, I started getting the idea. I saw somehow I got a piece of gold foil. Well, here's some on my desk. I was messing with it several weeks ago, and apparently I still had some dust. And it got wound up on a piece of, on my jelly plate somehow. And I pulled a print, and it had a little fleck in there. And I thought, hey, wait a minute. What if we really throw some of this on the jelly plate? CB, hey, what if we really throw some of this on the plate and intentionally try to pull it in some prints? So that's where we ended up yesterday. This isn't one of those. This one is called Chicken Wire. I remember this one at Joan's Stencils. CB, I've got some really cool roll-off papers for you. And here's where we started playing with the, this is my mermaid tail stencil. Trying to pick up some of the foil, leaf rather, gold leaf. And this was a pickup print. I decided to pick this up to clean the plate with black paint because I had a lot of PBO Dynacolors down there and some of the foil. So this is a really, it's very light. You can see some shadows of mermaid tails in there. But it's just a really cool background, and I'll probably just tear this up and use it in a collage. But really cool. Eileen, hello, my dear. Here's another one I did with my pictograph stencil. and kind of did what I call a patina print, where I try to make it look aged, but then it also has foil gold leaf. I can't say, keep saying foil. It's leaf mixed up in there. That one's so shiny, it's hard to pick up how glorious that one really is. This was just a cleanup print, which are usually some of my favorites. But look at those little shiny bits of leaf in with the crusty bits and the PBO paints and all that goodness. So, Xandra, Jean did some investigation as to why my Minicam didn't show up as a camera choice when I got on live to stream. And it looks like YouTube apparently has made a change of some sort. And you have to do a different kind of alignment and connection between YouTube and Minicam. And it brings back, hey, Mitzi, it brings back like a 20-second delay. And I said she was going to look into the, who did we used to stream? Ustream. I forgot who we streamed with all those years until Ustream went away. And then we were forced to go to YouTube. Anyway, more to figure out. So in the meantime, I'm still looking at my reverse image on my screen. You're seeing it the right way. This is my right hand, but on my screen, it looks like my left hand moving. So when I go to pick something up to the camera, can't zoom anymore for right now. Anyway, I got to lift it up to the camera. So it's a lot of stuff different on my end on how I am able to stream and present stuff. So if I'm reaching off the screen over here, that's why it's ass backwards on my end. This is the sinuous bass and stencil. We pulled some foil. I keep saying foil. When I say foil, I mean leaf. And these are some other prints that we did. Pictographs, mermaid tails. This one is one that I think going to be one of Joan's most popular, the tumbleweed. Beautiful. It's very confusing. And here we pulled a print on one of her stencils. And then I went back and cut apart the mixed media cappuccino stencil that was 6 of these discs and just did a little pop of color on top of that. So very useful. And this one we layered. This was the tribal trellis. And then I layered another one of these with pops of black and this design. And then use this one to do some metallic blue on top of it. And just got some layers working there. So they're very versatile. I mean, you can use these little bits here. And Joan is working on new designs of these because they're just really very useful. I cut mine apart. You don't have to. But there you go. All right, let's get these on the side. What's on its way to you, CB? What's on its way to you? Oh, the stencils. Yeah. You know, yesterday, let's see, what's today? Saturday. I streamed the first time Thursday around 3. I think I started to stream for the sale. And somebody on Facebook tagged me Friday and said they received their stencils already. Well, Sherry is on it and flipping them around. Oh, and Susan, was it Merrick? Susan commented she was having trouble checking out yesterday with the CAPTCHA process when you go through checkout to verify you're a human and not a robot. I did respond to you again. So if you still have trouble on your iPad, let me know. Sherry will take care of that. Make sure you get to use the coupon. So don't worry about that. We'll get that taken care of for you, but we're not sure what the issue was there. That's the first report of any trouble that we've had with checkout. So if you're listening, it'll be taken care of. And this is the free stencil. It's a bookmark stencil because you can cut these apart like I did with this one and use them separately on cards, on bookmarks, on mixed media projects, on collages to stamp over, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to try something else with the foil. leaf. Somebody keep correcting me on that one. So let's go back and pull out some more Jones designs. And I'm going to use this one because it's really open for what I was thinking about doing. This could be a total disaster, but you know how I like my disasters. I really do. So I'm going to take this. I got this rose gold leaf on Amazon. There's a ton of stuff in here. It was not very expensive. And quite honestly, hey, Wellena, quite honestly, it looks very much like copper leaf. It might be a little bit lighter. But I'm going to do this because I'm crazy. I'm just going to put it where it goes. Wherever it lands is where it's going to go. But I'm going to cover most of the plate. That's why I want to try to use an open stencil. This might require a good soaking of my jelly plate to get this off. I thought about putting matte medium down first so it didn't stick to my plate. And then I reconsidered and thought, the hell with it. Let's just go in here. And some of this is loose because it's overlapped. And that's okay. That'll peel off. But whatever. So put that off to the side. Now, what colors do I want to use to pull this off through the stencil? What colors? Let's use something in the green and turquoise family. So it almost looks like patinaed metal against the copper. You know, copper turns like that greenish patina. Maybe. I don't know. Huh. Okay. I'm going to use some, let's use this blue-green, a little bit of this. Now, it's only going to show through, but I got to cover the whole thing because you never know what's going to happen here. You never know. Let's use a little something shiny while we're at it. These are the Maya Gold by Viva. These have been sitting around in my stash for years. This stuff made some really pretty white roll-off sheets, CB. Really nice. And you know what? As I'm doing this, do I want to change my mind? No, let's just keep. You know what? Do I want to do that? Yeah, this is kind of translucent too. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is all one big crapshoot. I like to fly by the seat of my pants, as most of you guys know. So here goes nothing. And this gets all over my brayer. It's a sloppy process. But that's never scared me. See, CB, how cool these are going to be with the leaf in there. Oh my. Okay. Well, let's get her going. I'm going to do this on. Did Joan lose something? 2 cases got searched. Paul's electric shaver is missing. Well, thank God it was none of your supplies. He'll just have to look like an unshaven version of himself until he gets another razor, but it could have been worse. I have no idea how this is going to look and how bad this is going to mess up my plate. I'm going to tap some of these loose bits to try to get it in the wet paint because the wet paint is kind of the glue on these. And if you get one that's fabulous, you could, you know, put some matte medium over it once it dries, once the paint dries, to seal that in. That don't look too shabby. All right, but looky here. Look what's on my plate. Ha! Well, you know, CB, honestly, you do look like the type that would try to be getting some C4 blocks through the security. You know, I'm just saying. That, you know what? I'm going to do this on another piece of deli clean in case this pulls up as fabulous as it looks. I think it might be too dry to do that. And I think a lot of this foil leaf, I can't say leaf. You always look a little shifty, CB, like you're up to something. And you can verify that with the bartender at Meat Tag. So, you know. Okay. Well, that didn't pull up much. But it's really pretty. But this is really yummy. And that might have to wait for a cleanup print. Let me just tap the back of this one here. Try to get some of that off of there before it dries and gets cakey. Look at you. You know what? I'm going to just take a couple minutes and let that dry. I'm not saying hello. I'm waving dryness on my jelly plate. Yeah, that's still pretty wet. Now, don't anybody panic. Don't anybody email me. I know that you're not supposed to use a heat gun on a jelly plate. I know that because it's made out of petroleum projects, hence the risk of bluey. But I'm going to use my heat gun on the cool setting. Well, it's not cool, but it's the low, low, low setting. And I'm going to hold it away from the project so it's not anywhere near hot. It's actually cool. I got my hand right in it. See that big gun? Not hot, I promise. So, oh, this is great. This is blowing foil everywhere. I might just do that to get rid of the loose bits. Great. I'm 5 minutes in. I'm all smurfed up. But that's okay. I do it for you. Wow, that is kind of cool. It's like part of it is like room temperature. If I hold it here, it feels cool. If I hold it here, it feels room temperature blowing around. I didn't know it went that low, to be honest. Some of this stuff is really difficult to dry. Now, what color to pull it off with? What color? Pray tell. And if you guys want to see another design of Jones, want to see me play with it or see it in certain colors or a certain way, let me know. I'm happy to do that. Hey, Dot. It's not hot. All right, let's give that a go. What color am I pulling it up with? See, I'm thinking about like if it were to all pull up, which I know it's not going to, but if it were, what color would look the coolest in the holes that show through? What color indeed? course, my brain wants to go to purple. And I think that may be which way we go. But do I use this metallic purple? It's very thick. Very thick. Well, I was thinking about pulling it on black paper, which is the same difference if I used black paint. The result ends up being the same. Or do I use like a metallic silver paint? With the copper and the rosiness, actually, I think that's what we'll do. Oh, well, that kind of burped right onto my finger. Okay, that should be plenty. I just got out of the shower. I'm going to need another shower. I think we're going to go get some crabs tonight. Oh, for you guys that were in Maryland with me, Charlene sent me a video of this apparently new and interesting way to clean a crab that neither of us had ever heard of. And it was some local place doing it. So that was kind of interesting. Have to try that. Yeah, you got to get them while they're in season. They get real nice and fat usually by September and into early October. But then when it gets cold, they go under the sand and the mud for the winter. And if you do catch them, they're kind of, I don't know, not good. Then they kind of hibernate. I don't think that's the right word for a crab, but you know what I mean. And then it's just too miserable to go out in the water and try to catch them. That's part of it too. Okay, well, I'm really trying to give this a good zhuzh. I can see some of it's lifting up, which means it's already picked up some of the stuff. So here we go. Big reveal. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, my. Well, I got a lot of it. Yet not as yummy as I hoped. But the silver is like barely visible. But it's all over there. I mean, bits of that will be brilliant in collage, right? Get rid of those little shavings that are sticking up there. I think I should have pulled it on deli. I think that's what I should have done. But anyway, now to deal with this. Let's pull this with black on deli. Yes, Joan, it is. It'll be great for collage. Yeah, I was so happy to hear that Z. She finished her PT for her knees finally. Doing really good. I've been using that. Oh, hell, I almost went over that most of that blue CB. Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. Actually, I want to pull some more of that off. I've been using that CBD lotion and oil, and I do believe it's helping take the edge off. And I know you guys all that used it said that it did. All right. I think if this doesn't work, I'm going to have to flip my plate over. Because if that doesn't pick it up, it's going to be blocking the paint through every print that I do. I'll just have to let it soak, get some Purell out and scrub that puppy at a later time. Trying to really get that zhuzhed up there. Oh no, it's coming up. Almost all of it. Oh, see, I should have listened to CB in the first place. That will make a brilliant collage fodder possibility. Mama like that. Okay. I'm going to go back and grab this tumbleweed. This one's really pretty. I don't know. Do I want to keep playing with the foil? I kind of do. I don't know. Let's mix. Let's do a weird combo here. Oh, paint booger. Let's get some dark green down there. And then let's use some of this Deco Art Extreme Sheen turquoise. And just a schmutz of this thick purple. This is the Maya Gold. I know that's weird, right? Weird combo. Do something different. Ooh, look at that. This purple is really basically like snot. All right, let's see what we get with this. Let's do that on Deli. I know, right, CB? It goes in my CB pile. I think she uses them for cards and little embellishments and stuff that she cuts out of those roll-off sheets, Amalia. Oh, shoot. Hang on. I forgot to text Dave something. He should be home pretty soon from golf. Okay. Sorry. Had to take care of some administrative business about the crabs. Well, I should explain that for those who don't know that I'm talking about steamed crabs. Ooh. Now the purple's still a little gloppy, but look at that. Pulled up a little bit of the leaf, not foil. That's really a beautiful design, Joan. That's one of my favorites so far of the pulls. Really pretty. Isn't that nice? It's nice. Now I'm going to try to get some of those purple boogers out of here so I get a clean pull from what's left under the stencil. All right. Well, let's see how that goes. It's very organic and graceful, kind of like me. Oh, yes, that's me to a T, to the letter. Those of you who know me understand the humor in that one. That was marvelous, marvelous. Oh, pal, I didn't pull this off. Hang on. That's even really pretty. Grace is my middle name. Yes, it is. Oh, and look at that. What's on my plate for pulling? Do I want to pull that while I can get that really cool image? Okay, guys, it wasn't that funny. Oh, Lordy. Trying to find. This is another cool stencil that came out. The print came out really cool in this one. I'm gonna try it with some different colors. That's the one I did in that. I don't know what I did, but I had gold in it and a green, both metallic. Oh, way too much paint. Holy mackerel. All right, let's see. Don't anybody panic. Do not panic. All right, I said gold. Gold in my head. Let's put a little gold out there. All right, we're just going to roll with that. Actually, as I say that, hey, Jan. Hey, Brooke. Not another panic. All right. Let's really mush this one up. Oh, that looks pretty. I just do this for UCB, so you get really cool roll-off prints. All right, this one is called Channels. I often tell them not to panic, but they normally do. Nobody listens. Last night I got the hankering for some coffee ice cream, guys. Oh, I thought about breaking and entering and stealing the 5-gallon bucket of it over there at the hotel. I decided against it. I don't think this shows up. This shows up too blue. This is a little more green sided turquoise than blue. I'll put that up on my CB pile before I put something over it. Oh, look how it pulled up the shadows of the tumbleweed in there. Can you see that? Where it pulled that off the plate? Oh, that's really pretty in person. It does. I'm sure it's pretty there too, but you don't see the exact color. Brooke, I'll show you this one we did just a little bit ago. This is the tumbleweed stencil. Look how that one came out. Little bits of leaf in there. Oh, this backwards camera's driving me nuts. Oops, wrong way. Ooh, okay, I'm dizzy. This one's really pretty. Oh, let me show you what else we did with the leaf. Since you were last here. So this morning, or this afternoon, I covered my plate entirely in rose gold leaf and then started pulling it. This one pulled up just little streaks of it, which actually are kind of cool where you get those little vertical lines in there of how it pulled up. Right? And then I tried to pull more up on black paper and I covered it with silver because a lot was still stuck to the plate. And the silver didn't really, it was not enough silver, apparently. But I got that for collage fodder. Wasn't through a stencil. And then I picked it up with the remainder up with black paint. And got that. And that's all stuck on there because the paint's like glue when it's wet. So that's all stuck on there. Then we had a little bit of leftover. Showed you that one. And now there's still a teeny bit coming through. These little teeny tiny pieces down there. Kind of sprinkled through it. I really like this one. Yes, oh hell, I forgot this was on here. Oh yay, hang on. Let's try to pick that up with deli. Okay, that didn't dry yet. And I'm going to use a sandwich. That's another one of the stencils that you can cut as 2 stencils. Yeah, see that? Not much came off of there. And that's okay. That's all right. A little bit on there. And then look at got that whole image on there. Hey, Jean. That's my neighbor, Jean. I really wanted to get, you know what, it's still bugging me. This didn't work out like I wanted it to yesterday, except for the patina print did. But the pull, I got to try this again. It's making me crazy. So I'm going to go back and do this again. I know, it's crazy. I don't care if you call me names. And another Jean. 2 Jeans coming in at once. See, I wasn't kidding that I covered the whole plate. I got this leaf on Amazon. It's called rose gold leaf, which looks very similar to copper, but I think it's a little lighter. Not as orangey as copper. Okay. All right. This, I'm going to do black. The bookmark ones. Did somebody want to see the bookmark freebie? I think there are two, and I have one in my cart. I did not clean it, Brooke. It kind of, the last cleanup print from last night kind of pulled it all off of there. Now let's see how this works. Lordy. Quite messy looking where it's pulling some of the tiles on them. You're a genius. You should stream. You do enough different stuff that you would have a really interesting channel if you streamed. Now, who knows if any of this is going to come up or if it's all just going to stick to the back of the stencil, which actually it probably will. All right. Now, is anything going to come up on the pictographs? Oh, that's kind of interesting. Some of it did here and there. Mama liked that one. Can use strips of those in a collage, but those are hello. Those are how you doing, Josie? So for any, I think you guys all know this, but here's the code for the stencil sale. SUMMER25, 25% off the whole entire iStencils website. Plus a freebie and free shipping for orders over $50. Sorry, squirrel. Oh no. As predicted, but look how gorgeous my stencil is now. And look what a mess that is. Well, what do you know? I wonder if this will print back on there. Nope. Okay. I knew it was going to do that. I was hoping it would surprise me the other way. Why I have hopes of that, I don't know, but it's gorgeous. All right, you go in the wash me pile. And now this, I wonder what kind of a patina print I might get out of that. Let's go back. Oh, the orange tube was not cooperating yesterday. Luckily, I had a backup. Oh, this is my last orange one. Some thin paint and paper and trying to get the leaf. Oh, that might work, Jean. I will try that. All right, let's just for gigs. Let's see how this goes. Oops. Try to get that bronzy color going again. Look at my roller. This is kind of like a reverse patina print because, oh, you're getting a storm, Jean. I would normally put on black to pull it or have more black down. No, wait a minute. Oh, that's right. Never mind. Disregard anything I've said. Hey, Judy. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, not much. This one may have really done me in. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Kimberly. Well, it's a shiny orange bronzy mess. A little hints of rose gold and turquoise in there. Which how bad can that be, right? See the little tiny streaks. It's almost too shiny for the camera. It's just real fine turquoise in there. You can see some down the middle there. It kind of whites out in the camera. It's too shiny. Is there such a thing, really? It's too shiny? I don't think so. And we still have a little problem here, don't we? Okay, so let's do what Jean said. But I'm going to take a piece of cardstock. Oh, no, Teresa. That's not good news. I don't know what the issues are, but just remember that they have a lot of really fabulous new procedures and drugs that can do wonders compared to years gone by. I'm going to, on the plate, I'm going to put some black and some Titan Buff. I know that sounds crazy. It may be, but work with me. And then I'm going to put down the paper. Maybe that was crazy. Oh, yeah, Teresa, I understand. I'm going to get most of this off like a... Really sorry to hear that. I'm going to put this one down, and this is cardstock, and I'm using this so that it's going to withstand a pull from both sides. Well, just join your friends here, Teresa, when you have time, and take the love and support that you get from this channel and let that keep you strong. Now, I'm going to take Joan's idea. Joan. I'm going to put black on here and hope this doesn't dry too quickly on the cardstock. It looks like it'll stay wet for a hot minute or so. Yeah, it's not absorbing in too much. But I'm going to get it sticky enough to try to pull this off my stencil. That's going to be a mess to clean up if it doesn't. And then, oh, yay, pictographs on my hands. Let's take a piece of deli. This is a Big Mac of a sandwich. The triple decker pull. Very little coming through there, which I expected. Just checking. But I need that to still push on. Watch me, I'll have a piece of cardstock with all this other stuff stuck to my stencil. I just frame my stencil and put it on the wall and call it a day. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, it's pulling. It is sticking to the stencil. Now I've got foil and paper stuck to my stencil. And that's the back of the cardstock, which actually looks kind of cool with the white bit showing through where it ripped the paper right off of there. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, that picked up turquoise in there too. That's kind of cool, actually. Almost looks like a globe. Well, if it were round, it would look like a globe. But little bits of turquoise popping up through there too. A little bit of, whoops, backwards camera, a little bit of purple, turquoise down there. Interesting. Well, where am I going to put this one in safely so that it dries? I'll go put it there. And this, that's, Teresa, that was rose gold foil I covered my plate in. And now a stencil. All right. You go off to the side as well. Luckily, I have a backup pictograph stencil, so not all is lost. Let me try to pick some of these hunks up here. Oh, hope my husband didn't hear me say that. Oh, Yupo. Interesting. Yupo or something plastic that maybe you could peel off the stencil. Huh. I don't know. How does acrylic paint do on Yupo? Does it bead up or does it go down okay? Well, hey, we're in this deep. What the hell? We're just going to keep on trying. Medium. Hey, Gail. Glad you made it. I'm not sure if you're a stencil lover or not, but in case you are interested, I'll give you the information you need. I'm demoing iStencils to promote a summer sale. The code's SUMMER25. A lot of what I'm showing are Joan Smithy's new design. She's got 24 of them. Xandra just put a link in the chat so that you can go right to them. Joan stencils you'll find under my Patty Parrish heading on iStencils. 25% off with SUMMER25. That's the entire site. If you spend $50 after the discount, and if you're in the US, well, no matter where you are, you'll get a free stencil. And if you're in the US, you'll also get free shipping. That's good till midnight Sunday Eastern. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I'm going to leave this here so I have that gushiness to pull on. All right, so you think, what are you thinking? More black paint? What the heck? I don't know. This is so slippery. I'm not sure it's going to pull off on there. I think it's just going to detach itself, and now my plate will be covered in black. Well, let's see. Lord knows, I've been wrong before. But this seems like too slick. I don't think it's going to give it any gription. But we know how me and my assumptions go. Okay, here goes nothing. Now I'll have you post stuff to the back of my stencil. I think we're just going to have Sherry send me another one. I know I got a replacement in there. Patty, can I use a gift card given to me to pay? I don't know that answer 100% sure, but I think that somebody mentioned that the other day. When you get in the checkout process, you should be given, if you can, you should be given options. But I really don't know that answer. You can also contact Sherry directly. What is happening? At iStencils customer service. And put the stencil on, let it sit for a while, and dry some. So just set it off to the side like this now. Okay, somebody remind me to go back. Remind me. Lordy. While it's in my head, let's do the giveaway. Yeah, I agree, Jean. I'm not sure if the site is set up to accept gift cards or not. Some are and some aren't. So let's do a giveaway. So what I need everybody to do is to wait until they see me type go into the chat. Not say go, but when you see my words from me in chat saying go, everybody enter a number. And we have 43 in chat right now. There might be some lurkers that show up once the thing goes live. So let's say numbers between 1 and 60. 60, not 16. Give everybody plenty of room. And put in your number one time only. And when I type in the word stop, I'm only going to look at numbers between my word go and my word stop. So, Patty, is there a spot for the sale? There's a spot for the sale code. Oh, great, Jean. That's good to know. Yeah, it looks like you can use the gift card. Very good. Thank you. So this drawing will be for, and you know what, Bratty, and I miss her, remind her to her email address so Sherry can send her the $25. So the $25, Sherry will email you a credit to use in a future separate purchase from the sale. This is outside of the sale. So with no further ado, get ready. Okay. There you go. You can type your numbers in there just once between 0 and 60. The closest without going over will be the lucky wiener. Between 1 and 60. Okay, it looks like the flurry is over. So we'll say stop. Oh, Willie, you just got in there. Good. Okay, so let's see what number we got here. I'm going to put in, whoops, 1 to 60. 1 to 60 are in there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, right in here. And hit generate 29. The number's 29. So now we have to go back and see. I see Soul Comfort is 28. So unless somebody hit 29 exactly, it will be Soul Comfort that wins. And I don't see anybody else. Any mods see anything that I'm missing? Right, Soul Comfort it is. So you won. Congratulations. And I'm going to type in my email address. Please send me your email here. And I'll forward that to Sherry, and she will in turn email you that credit to use in the future. Can you email that to me? And so, what is your name, dear? Soul Comfort. What is your name? Because I'll lose that in chat. If you could email that to me, then I can just forward her that email. That would be great. Okay, I remembered to do Rita. All right, congratulations, Rita. Okay, well, at least I remembered to do it today. Let's see. I'm going to go back and dig a little deeper in my pile and pull out some of Joan's older designs. And I never thought I'd say this, but I have way too many stencils. Some of these were popular last time. Let's see, did I get them? Yeah, let's try some of these. So this one was misnamed Segments. I think it should be named Citrus Slices, but that's just me, Joan. Remember how Paula used to always rename my stencils and call them something different? Okay, so let's make citrusy, shall we? Little lime. And it's kind of a deep yellow. I wonder what that'll do. Hopefully that won't baby poop it up for me. Let me look for a brighter yellow. Oh, and here it is, right in front of me. Oh, Lord, that must be a big booger on that one. It is. I should collect all these boogers and make some kind of a canvas out of them or something. Okay. Let's mix this up. Okie dokie. I don't know. Let's just do this one on black. I don't know why. Well, look who it is. My mod extraordinaire who the trolls adore. Welcome aboard. I don't know how some of these are going to show up on the black. Oh, well, you may never know if I screw up the paper that bad. Well, originally I started at 5, then I moved to 4, and then I said 3. Apparently you don't follow me on social media. Groovy. Everybody likes circles. Gotta clean out the holes a little bit. I tried to trick you, Gayla, but you finally caught on. No, I put it on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook that I was changing it up to 3. Apparently you don't follow me, but that's okay. My feelings aren't hurt. Oh, check the UPO. Good idea. Now you can see that shininess of the PBO in there, and just a couple little sprinkles of oil still on my plate. Check the UPO. Okay, here we go. Oh, we did get some of it off, Jan. Still pretty clunky, and the paper's still on there. However, look where you can see the ghosting of the pictographs in there. Like a black on black look to it. That's actually pretty cool. I can probably do something with that one of these years. And this one, I want to wipe some of this off because this one, a lot of these little bits on this are loose. Brush those, flatten them, or brush them off back onto my plate again. Okay. So let's do a little gradient. Summertime is waning, but we still have a little summer left to enjoy our surfboards. That's what they remind me of. Another misnomer, I think. Oh, these tribalistic. They remind me of funky Hawaiian surfboards. And here's my adorned brayer. What are you going to do? I really like this color. It's very transparent. Hey, Button. I like that one. you guys remember? I have a stencil in my line that's similar to this, but all it is holes across here and this same surfboard shape. So they get, it's just open. There's no other intricate design on there. And I made a pull of that one time in a combination of colors that I have no idea what the heck I did. But it came out looking like a silver to a rose gold and like a smoky darker blue on the tips of them. And I put those in a collage I did with all my metallic prints. And you could really see that gradient color in there. I wish I could remember what I did. I'll have to go back and look at that, find that video and look at it. All right, I'm just going to pick this up on here. This is another one of Joan's designs that I did a gradient on. I'm going to turn that around so the colors are opposite. All right, this one, what is this called? I don't know what this is called, but I like this one. This is a really cool design. Tribal shields. So if I were a tribal shield, what color would I be? Let's go with this darker green. I think jungle for some reason. And let's put some shiny green in there. Little PBO. And let's, for giggles, let's throw in a little bit of this gold. Oh, hell. Just this damn thing. They keep separating. I just squirted all those squirts of that was just the medium. Which probably won't matter, but I'm going to try to get... Don't like when they do that. I don't know if it's because they've got a little bit of age on them, like me, or if it's just the nature of those paints. I do not know. Let's try that again. Number one. What's number one mean? Did I miss something? Are you saying I'm number one? Somehow I think not. Put a little of that shimmer down here for CB. Look at that. That over that turquoise. Why is that not sticking there? Oh, you know what? That's where the medium was. Look at this, the circles like that. See that design in there? Ah. Okay. Let's not fret. Oh, shoot. Let's not try to screw it up too badly. Let's try not to. Ah. Well. We can get close to panicking. Or schmutz this one up. Ooh, that's pretty. See the gold and the PBO green in there. A little bit of turquoise still pulling off the plate. All right, let's try to pick up some of that. Ooh, let's put that on that side with the foil leaf. Try to clean out the holes. You can barely see it on there, but it's there. A little ghosty. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a sandwich with the black. So there's a lot of shiny in there between the green and the gold. Let's just see what happens. Oh, please. It's a slippery little sucker. It's almost dry on that side. So the print didn't come out good because I schmutzed it a little bit. However, parts of that are brilliant that can be used in collage. Right, little bits here and there. Won't be bad at all. Let's hang on. Let me find. Where was that? Where were you? Oh, this one might be cool with some foil in it. Oh, and this one. Okay. Hang on. Hang on, Baba Louie. Okay, this I believe is Badass. This is a Badass stencil. We showed this last time called Endless. People like that one. So let you have a look at that one once again. And I'm going to the Golden's Fluid Phthalo Turquoise. Blue-green Dyna. Oh, that's a lot of paint. Ooh, that just blubbed out of there. And copper. Oh, shoot. I wanted to do it on an angle, not straight across. Oh, well. Can't win them all. Let's get this one down. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let me put this up in the pretty pile for CB. I really like this combination. Now to get them a little blendier. King's Canine Cookies and Crafts. Hey, good afternoon. That's a nice name, or a new name. But I'm thinking nice canine cookies. I think Oakley would like you. Oh my goodness. In case you don't know, I have a crazy yellow lab. We'll call him a puppy. That does videos, and he always says, "Oh my goodness." And what is your name, King? Your first name? Unless you want to be called King, which is fine too. Debbie, hey. Welcome. So for the new ones coming in case you're interested in stencils that are on sale right now with iStencils, the summer sale is on for SUMMER25 is the code. 25% off the entire website, not just Jones and my designs. If you're looking for some of Joan Smithy's new designs, you can find them under my heading, Patty Parrish, when you get to iStencils. Hey, Judy. And you also, if you spend $50 after the coupon, will get a free stencil. I'll show you that design in a minute. And if you're in the U.S. with that same $50 order, you'll get free shipping, which is actually all their policy all the time. $50 order gets you free shipping in the U.S. That's good till Sunday night, August 11th at midnight Eastern. This one is a badass stencil. That's the brand name. I'm not saying a bad word. That could show up in a collage sometime soon. Little bits of that loveliness. I'm going to lay that on top of here. Well, now's the time. I don't like to push sales on anybody, but if you love stencils and if you were planning to buy any, now's a good time to do it. Yeah, the badass stencils are aptly named badass. That one's just getting busier with the junk pull, but think about bits of that in a collage. Right? Actually, I'm going to put that over in my good pile. Just in case. I'm pulling a lot of these on deli paper so that they will go easier in collage. Never pull a bad print. Oh, yes, I do. Don't you say that. Stick around. You know, it's funny, Robin. I'll pull some prints and think, ugh, and somebody will inevitably say, oh my God, that's my favorite. I was like, no, it can't be. It can't be possible. Oh, there's a lot of good bits there for my cleanup print. There was one, what was that called and where are you? There was a really pretty, oh, Joan, here's one of yours we didn't do yet. It's still clean. This one's called Bricked Up. What the hell are we doing? Who's running this? So this was the cleanup from that other one, right? I'm just going to hold that to the side a second. And I'm going to put down some black. Black is the nicest color to brayer. It just always doesn't matter. Oh, almost went over that. Look at that one, CB. You lucky girl, you. Well, you can't see. For some reason, with this camera, I can't get the right angle to show you how shiny they are. You're just going to have to trust me that it is. That's a nice black layer there to put something shiny on next time. This one's bricked up. So let me show you what I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. That looks like a cool pop of black to me. So here's the cleanup, not the cleanup print, but a pull after I removed the stencil from the tumbleweed design. Right, and that one's kind of cool. I'm going to make it cooler, I hope, by layering on a little pop of black with this bricked up design. Some of these simple designs like this are the most usable. I really like this one, Joan. How did I miss it? I got to dig through my pile. What else could I be missing? Say it isn't so. Let me see if I can get another one on this cleanup here. A little bit more coming through. You can see it in the deli because it's so thin and sheer. It's a shadowy ghost on a ghost. Oh, you know what? Let's do a patina print out of this one and see how that looks. So I'm going to try to just put this here, pack some of that black paint off of that. And let's put some PBOs down here. I'm going to use a little green, yellow, and a little green, blue. Oh. That'll look pretty on this black paint when it goes down. Uh-oh, new paper, narrow paper. What did I miss? Sweet Moses. Don't let me miss something. I got some cool papers when we had my little retreat. Was that last week? Week before. We try to make a trip to, what is that place called? Artist. It's called Artist and Craftsman. And they have them different places, but they have one in town in Baltimore. And I'll show you real quick. No, I don't think they have. What is narrow paper? Mod Extraordinaire Gala, who will be sure to tell us about it and put a link up for where to buy it. One of those important. I love it. Okay, so let me show you what I got there real quick. Dirty hands and all. I got this round. It's very heavy, handmade, very rough watercolor paper. 140 pounds. I got the little ones, the little discs. And I got this. It was marked $20. It's kind of like those Cotty papers. It was marked $20. When they rang it up, it was $9, which I didn't notice. But I think I will go back after I try using this. But it's like it's a book, right? It's got covers. These remind me of what Edith Landgraf uses. Those Cotty papers she used to use. It reminds me of that. What's this? Hang on, let me click on the. God forbid I miss an opportunity for you guys to spend my money. Oh, narrow paper. Oh, synthetic paper. Oh, so it's like Yupo, I guess. Interesting. Oh, hell, my print's still on the jelly plate. I went off on a tangent. Ay, ay, ay. Again, Gala. Bringing up the rear. You're so good. Bless your heart. Oh, well, look how that copper picked up at the bottom of that. Again, that would be a cool strip down a collage. Just that little bit right there. Let's see how the colors peek through the holes of the design against that black. No, you cannot beat Sandra. Girl after my own heart. All right. Oh, CB, look at you. I'm going to have to get one of those pay for the whole price of the box for everything you can cram in it instead of buy weight. To send you all these, not the prints, but the roll-off papers. This one I want to show again. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? There's 2 more clean ones. How is this possible? There was one that was a really nice badass design from the last time. Hang on. I'm digging through my drawer. Oh, for Pete's sake. Hang on. I know this is exciting for especially those rewatching this on YouTube. I'm not sure. I think Sherry added this one that was, an exclusive in the full line because it was so popular. I'm going to print that one too. Dang on it. Dang, burn it. Well, shucks. It kind of reminds me of this design, but it's not it. Because the one I have is very dirty. It's a dirty, dirty stencil from a lot of prints. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, moving on. Let me get these. Oh, God. I'm all jacked up here. You really need to come up with another stencil storage solution. I don't think there is one. Like, I could never be the person that puts them all in sheet protectors. Oh, I'd shoot myself before the printing session was over. Okay, let's get some of these off of here. All right, this is another one of Joan's. I thought this one was really pretty. Lacy Lattice. Let me show you what that bad boy looks like. Let's do really, well, hang on, this Lacy Lattice. Let's do a gradient of very soft-ish colors. Huh, okay, well, I don't have anything soft out here, apparently. Hey, Gail, another Gail. Let's try this. See what we get here. Do the bottom and the top. And down the middle. Oop, look at that blob right there. Pull some up, pull some down, and all around. Finger tapping. Am I chewing gum too? Oh, I'll never forget that one. That was very interesting. CB, thought you were on my side. You definitely heard it. Well, then it must be true. I had too much paint down there, so that kind of blurred the design a little bit, but you can get the gist. Look how those top ones came out where that paint just was speckled across there. Looks like they're plaid or something. All right, let's clean those holes out. What time is it? 4:30. When did I start? 3. Oh, I'm good. Although I did eat a lot of watermelon before I came down here, so eventually you know what's going to happen. Right. Let's clean this one off. Oops. That one's cockeyed. which reminds me of my award. Oh, haven't shown that online yet. I didn't want to have that tied in with the iStencils brand. Oh, that ghosty image on there where this picked up through the middle looks really cool. Very subtle. Okay. Oh, got a lot of paint on there still. Let's see if we can get some more of that. Oh, see, here's that stencil with all these little bits. These I showed you at the beginning how I used them before it was before I cut it apart. That's what it looked like. It did. It did. It did. I'm picturing Gayla in a spiked collar now and a choker chain. Oh, get that visual out of my head. All right, let's do this. I'm going to do and I should probably check this first, but I'm pretty positive that this stencil is now in the full line. If not, I'm making a big mistake. I gotta get some of this booger off of here. This is really caked up and it won't even close right. There we go. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to try to make a blend. Those are golden, iridescent, silver, and copper fine. And if I'm thinking about playing my cards right, I will get this to blend into like a rose gold in the middle of where these blend over in the center. So let's see. All right, that cleaned up. I should have put this one up higher. What was I thinking? Get some of that up there. Squeaky brayer. I know how you all love that. Oh, look how pretty my stencil is. Should we do that on black? Why not? I'm not worried about your barca, Gail. I'm just worried about your next visit in my leg, if you know what I mean. These metallics dry pretty quickly. You can see how this is lifting up already, where it's already picked up the paint. I don't know, Judy. I'd have to go out and look. It wasn't called anything because it was the freebie last time or the time before. But I could swear I saw it out on the website that it's in the full line. So many people asked about it. Look at that bad boy. Hello, lover. See, got a little rose gold action going there-ish. Mama like you. All right, that's almost picked up there. I'm going to see. Thanks, Deb. Yeah, I really like that one. Yeah, see, like happens there. It was it really dries up quickly. Got a little ghostage on there. But look at those bits on there for a cleanup print. I'm just saying. Oh, Mama do like you. Blocks. Thanks, Z. Okay, so that one's called Blocks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this, oh, you know what? I did use this one, but I used it when I picked and the round one. But I'll print them on the jelly plate. I did use these two on here when I picked up. I just threw some watercolor and Yupo at the retreat, and so here I picked up the watercolor using this stencil over here to leave that design, and I use this one, bits of this one here and there to wipe off. And when you do it on watercolor, I mean on Yupo paper, you can pretty much wipe it back to white. On watercolor paper, which is what I did here, you get like a ghosting design, which is still really cool and a lot more subtle. Looks completely different on the different papers. But let's print this bad boy. Manic Madness. Let's do this one in metallics. Oh no, I'm going to get a metallic kick again. Remember that. Hey, Janice. Thank you. Yeah, that's a cool stencil. God, it might have been last year or maybe even longer than that. I was doing a demo and I got on this kick with this silver and copper. And for like 3 hours, I pulled prints on deli and black paper of this color combination and had I still have some left. Tons of metallic prints, but they made a really cool collage when I did it, though, I must say. All right, let's see what we get here. I'll use the same color. You can't hate rose gold-ish. This one is called Manic Madness. Name this after Gala. Oh, bless your heart, Joan. That was really nice of you. These really pop when you pull them on black, too. I wish there was such a thing as black deli paper. Although, no, that wouldn't really look great under a collage because it wouldn't disappear. All right. Janice, if you're interested, let me know and the code for the stencil sale is SUMMER25 for 25% off. I wasn't sure if you were here when we were talking about that. I don't want anybody to miss that coupon while it's still good because that's a good one. There you go. That's a really cool stencil. I like that one a lot. I really do. Oh, look at you. Yumminess. Oh. Well, that didn't work out. I got a little craft-a-lanch going here. All my mop-ups are all fall down. This will be dry by the time I get to it. She does have ATC size. Hang on. I'm just going to clean this off on deli. Look how pretty the stencil is. Can't hate it. Oh, look at my plate. Oh, I think I'll do a cleanup print. Let me dig a little ways back here and find the ATC one. Hang on. Got it. Here we go. I'll print this one for you too. Hey, it's clean. I didn't even print this one. What the hell is going on here? You know what? I'm going to clean this up though. I'm going to pick that up. I think that's going to be cool. Black paint on deli. Oh, tapping my fingers. Let's call that dry enough. The badass. Oh, hang on. I missed what you said, Judy. I meant the badass you were looking for, so it must be one. I know. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of stencils crammed in this drawer. I mean, it really is. I'm going to have to somehow subdivide, and I don't know how I'm going to even take care of it. So I've got, and these are just the iStencils. I've got all of mine and all of Joan's. Oh, I'll save that one for you, CB. Let's gotta go. I am. I can see that design through the black paint underneath of it. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if you guys can see that. What is that shadow? A big head, probably. Black paint on deli. Find yourself in a collage one day, my friend. If you come out as fabulous as I think you will. So here's the ATC one. You can see that that's, oh, there you go, over black. See the designs? So they can be cut out, of course, like I cut out these. Joan, you were very clever with some of these, the way you've made some of them so useful. And you don't necessarily need, these are ATC size, but you don't need to necessarily use them for that. You can use them like I was using these to put a little papa over top of something. Nothing I like less than a non-used stencil. That is a great deal. Okay, let's see what we're going to get. Give me a hello, lover. There you are. Hello, lover. Oh, look at you. Oh, ain't you pretty? That's pretty cool. Gala, sit, stay. I'm going to bring you up here with Oakley. He can teach you some tricks. That little booger. He can be so sweet. CB, I don't know if you saw this or not. I got to show you. Are you? Oh, okay. Got to do it the hard way. Look at this little knucklehead. He can be so nice. And then he can be quite the handful.
You're a good boy. Sometimes you're really nice. You're always really pretty. But sometimes you're BAD. And right now is when you're really nice. Do you want to be a good boy for Mama? Do you want to be Mommy to boy? Yes, he's Mommy to boy today. Well, right this minute so far. Look at her pretty white tooties. Look at this pretty white doofus.
Oh, that little shit. It can be, and he's like angel or devil. There's more and more in between though. I got to give him that. He is getting better. Xenromatic man. Oh, sorry. Okay, this one is called Mixed Media Number 1. Let's print this rascal. Let's use this again. This was really interesting stuff. It's thick as snot. Do you use crest strips on that beautiful puppy? No. We do give them treats that are supposed to help keep their teeth clean, though. The dentist his vet, when we take him to the vet for shots or whatever, he always said, he's got the whitest teeth of any dog that comes in here. Of course, he's a puppy, so he hasn't had time for him to get kind of, not white. But this is a PBO called Studio Gouache. And it's called Blue Parma, Iridescent Parm Blue. It's got it in several languages. Let's see. That's my security alarm going off. That may mean my husband is home. Yeah, he and his buddy are back from golf. Yay! It means crabs are in my future. Steam crabs. Oh, that could have gone horribly wrong. Hey, Katrina. Oh, no. Not back in the hospital. That's not good. This is really boogered up here. But this stuff is really, really a snotty consistency. It really is. Now watch when I roll brayer through there. But it's going to look really pretty purple on that black when I roll it off. It like cuts into ribbons. Can you guys see how thick that is? And it leaves little tracks all over it. But it has a color shift in it that goes from purple to pink to like a blue. It's pretty fabulous if you can get over the snotty parts. Oops. See how it goes purple on here and on the black? Very interesting. So I'm going to pull these on black. So I go back to work on Monday after a 2-month leave of absence. I do feel much better than I did, but we'll see how that goes. Re-entry is usually a bitch. Back to reality. Oh, Jesus. I just told everybody I heard the alarm go off, and I looked. I said, "Yep, my husband and his buddy's back from playing golf," but I didn't hear you come in. 911. Anybody listening? Yeah. He can come in. Everybody's saying hi, Dave. Now his buddy Danny's coming in to say hi. They don't understand the live stream aspect. That's okay. All right, let's see how this one came out. There you go. See that color shift in there? You see a blue, a purple, and a pink. Danny and his wife Kim come over for parties and stuff. We go over there. They're a hoot. They're a lot of fun. Danny! I'm decent. You can come in. I'm streaming.
Streaming?
Yeah. I guess 50 of my closest friends live watching me.
Yesterday, your shit was broke.
I know. Well, I got it going. How you doing?
Good.
Oh, good to see you.
I know. I thought I'd say hi to you.
Yeah. I'm glad you did.
I got to run.
Say hi, ladies.
Hello, ladies.
They're only in chat. They
Oh,
can't see
okay.
them.
Yeah, I
You
got to
wave
run,
to the camera.
I didn't. I thought I'd say hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Tell Kim hey. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I have to get together soon, get some crabs or something.
Yeah, well, look, we're getting the house together, the pool and all. We're going to get something going. We'll have you guys over.
Yeah, man.
It's not all together yet, so.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
cool deal.
hopefully this week, Patty's going to put the fireplace in and finish stone, and definitely by Labor Day we'll be good.
Good.
All right.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, I'll see you.
Take care, hon.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. All right. This is already dried up on here. Me running my yap. Oh no, buffering. All right, hon. I'm not going to be too long because I started at 3, so I was planning to go 3 to 5. How'd you do golfing? Eh. He gets so frustrated golfing because he'll either come back and like, or he got a hole in one. So, like, there's got to be a middle ground in there. He's had 3 hole in ones in the last, well, since I've known him. Okay, there's that one. And what else was I going to do? I wanted to do, I want to show, this is a badass triple threat, they call them. They have a triple threat series where they have these little tiny ones and they're made with little handles on them, and a medium one, and then this one that is, how big is that? Oh, yeah. 8 by 8. Get in there. But this is a pretty cool design. Let's do something about that. I'm just going to put paint on the part of my plate and print this bigger one. At least that's the plan. You know what? Let's throw some of this out there. Let's get crazy. Creations. I heard the word pool. Oh yeah, you should see the pool they had put in. Beautiful. I have a stone deck with a fireplace, and it's got I forget how many square feet, like 1,500 square feet of paver, specialty pavers around the pool. I got to worry about trying to hit a ball. I never have golfed, but my ex-husband golfed, and I used to drive the cart and crack the beer cans open. But a couple times I went to the driving range. I couldn't even hit the damn ball off the tee. Oh, that's pretty over top of that. You pretty. Oh, Judy. I'm just reading back in chat. Let's see how pretty you are. Oh, not that. You show the results again, Patty, of the ATC stencil. I would be delighted. There you go. And see, these little bars are where you'd snip those off to get them separated. I'm sure there will be more of those coming, because I think that's going to be a real popular one. There's a lot of people that do ATCs, and I remember at one time there was somebody requested of me to do ATC stencils. I haven't been able to design any new ones for, gosh, a year and a half, maybe even longer now, with just my schedule, then my mom having some issues and running back and forth there, and work and all that kind of good stuff. I would love to have a pool. Oakley would love to have a pool. If you get one, Gayla, Oakley, I'll send Oakley down to visit Aunt Gayla. Very tropical. Tropicali. That's a badass one. Badass. All right, I'm going to pull that up. Oh, even those little bits look pretty cool. Okay, so here's this disaster from earlier. There are bits of this that are genius. I'm just going to tell you. Like, look really close. That's Dave letting the pups out. When we first got this system, I got to concentrate on what I'm saying. Picture this: 80-pound, 4-foot tall greyhound in the 8th and deep. Oh, but here's a side that's probably more usable. That's finally dry. Okay, so what's today? Saturday. So one more day tomorrow. Gala, pay attention. 11 a.m. tomorrow. I'm not going to change that time unless there's an emergency. I'm not expecting an emergency. This one I changed earlier because I was going to do it 5 o'clock tonight. And then I remembered with Dave golfing, he'd get home around 5. And if we were going to go out and get some crabs or bring crabs here or whatever, I was hosing us up. So that's why I pulled it up forward. My bad. To be 24-inch, not 10. I think they're making their pool saltwater pool. So no chlorine and less upkeep, apparently. And when my friend Gail and I went to Ocean City last month for a few days. Dave arranged it for us to go down there. We went to a pool. Our friend's house is in a big development, and they have a yacht club there, and they have a pool there. So we went to the yacht club pool, and that was saltwater, which is, I like it better than chlorine, actually. Don't tell her I'm actually coming on at 9 a.m. I'll be done by 11. Just kidding. 11 a.m. Eastern. No, I know, right, Kathy? I'm not planning on an emergency. But yeah. Oh, here's another one of the badass ones. The cityscape one, where you got this, the edge of it's this two different cityscapes. Right? Anyway, I still can't find the one I wanted to find, but you can't win them all. So anyway, let me really quickly pull back. This one looks like Raku in some of these places, CB. Oh, it doesn't show up on camera like that. Oh, if it focuses, it does. Oh, okay. So let's look at a couple of these really nice ones. I still need a bigger desk. I got a lot of them done today, actually. All right. Here's the ATC one. Here's that cleanup print. And here was the print on black paper with the copper, silver, rose gold combo. And then here's the one called Blocks and the rose gold combo. There's a patina print of, what was this called, Joan? All bricked up? Uh-oh, why'd you have a heart attack? Oh, I love the ocean. Those creepy crawlies don't bother me. I spent most of my childhood and adult life until I was, well, it was all BC, before cancer, that I was able to really get in the sun and in the ocean all the time. But I love the ocean. I go there in a minute over anything. That's the patina print of the bricked, I think it's called. And this is the bricked over the one cleanup print of the tumbleweed. And this was just a mishmash I was cleaning up, but it got to look so cool that I think little bits of that are brilliant in there. Just little tiny pieces of it. This is the Endless. That's a badass stencil. Oakley, what are you doing down here? Come here, boo-boo. You want to say hi to the ladies? Come here, Pop. Oakley, come here, boo. Come here, look here. Let's say hi. Hold on to your lunch. There he is. Oakley, look up here. Boo-boo, look up here and say hi. There's my little boo-boo.
Come here.
Okay, a little seasick there.
Come here. Come on, you're listening so well. Come here.
Yes, we do, especially now. Oh, he's underneath, but he didn't lay down on the bed. He just circled under my legs. This is the Endless stencil. That's a badass brand. I love that.
Oh, come here.
Here's just a cleanup of the Tribal Shields Joan stencil.
Good boy.
Here's the print.
Yeah. Come on, I hear that.
And this was called, what was this called? Tribal something. That's Jones. Now here's where we went a little crazy. Well, this is I think it should be called citrus slices, but she insists on calling it segments for some reason. Thanks, Deb. Take care. This is where I was back when I was putting the gold leaf on my plate. This is one of the resulting prints of that. It's not a stencil, it's just a cleanup print. Oh, if it's just dust, I guess just a dozen.
Okay.
Or whatever you think. If you can eat more, I'm good for maybe 6 max. Sorry, crab talk. Okay, got number 1 mails. 6:30. What time do they pick up?
Pick them up at 6:30.
We'll see what time. Somewhere around there, 6:37. This one actually came. In the sacrifice of my pictograph stencil mess I have to clean up. This one looks pretty cool, actually. I love how that came out. And this one came out really cool. This one is, what is that? Tracks? Don't hold me to these names. Look at that. Look at the color. That's pretty. This is the tumbleweed. This is a pretty print. Little flecks of the leaf in there. A little bit of purple, turquoise, and a darker green. This was a cleanup of some of the mess with the foil. Gayla, you might have missed these, Gayla. But these will look fabulous in a collage. Here I tried to pick it up on black, but the silver I used to pick it up with just faded out to almost nothing. This was one of the pulls. That was Tribal Trellis, stencil of Jones, with a little foil in there. And then we're back to yesterday's. Here's a clear print of that tumbleweed. I think that's going to be a really popular one. All right, kids. And here's where I used those little circular ones I cut up and just pounced some paint on there. Hang on. I did another one in here somewhere. Here it is. I used 2 different ones over top of the Tribal Trellis on that one. Groovy? You're groovy. All right, kids. Thanks for hanging with me. Oh, I didn't print this one today, but that's another one of Jones. This is that one I was talking about, the tracks in the different colors. Look how shiny that one is. I like shiny things. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to cut you loose. I'll see everybody except for Gayla at 11 a.m. tomorrow Eastern. Oh, just kidding. Patty, would packing tape clean up your stencil? Maybe, Teresa. I'll have to give that a try. Oh, you're welcome, Joan. Happy to help out. We need to get you streaming because you got a whole lot to stream. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. I really appreciate it. And my mods, Jean, Joan, Gayla, Zandra, thank you so much. so much. I'll see you guys in the morning. Toodaloo.